guys, one step closer. The only catastrophe we had, a mouse crawled down the distributor shaft hole and was living in the engine. That's it. So I evicted that guy. Had to take the valley pan off, and yeah, so he's gone now. So I'll take care of that. I'll put like a little bung or something in there, a freeze out plug kind of jammy to keep it rodent free. I don't think Rat Fink and Ed Roth would be upset about a mouse living in the engine. So all that aside, the electrical wiring is done. My buddy James, I've known this guy, oh my God, since I'm 21. I'm an old man now, I'm 61. And he drove up from Texas, he lives down there now. He wired the car for me, he's the guy. He's super, I would have done it the way Ed Roth would have done it. I would have run like all different loose color wires in there and just, it works now, we're good. James was very on the ball, he wanted to get gang wires, he shrink wrapped everything. It looks really sweet, it looks nice, it's a super duper professional job. Way better than Ed ever would have done it. Ed built like, I think it was the Asphalt Angel, and everything was done in the same black wire. That's it. Good luck trying to figure that out later. So, but I'll show you, we got stuff. The antenna. How can you not love that? So I'll give you a quick little tour. I'll pop the camera up. There's not a lot of wires in this thing. And it didn't take us very long. So I'm guessing after I get done editing, this video might be that quick and it's over. So, but it's an update. I got to keep you guys updated. I've been working on the Indian Larry Indian motorcycle chopper clone of the bike Indian built in Bips Bop the mid 80s. For all you guys that don't know anything about Indian Larry or anything, when we were kids and I would ride into the city on my my Honda, there was a place called 6th Street Specials, and it was Nick Norton's, I think, before that. But anyway, Hugh Mackey and his crew were there, and Indian Larry was one of the guys in the basement working on motorbikes. And that's where he built this Indian. I saw it, and to me, I didn't like I'm not a party favorite guy, shall we say politely. So I didn't like that vibe. I was only there like once or twice to see the bike, but it always stuck with me. So later in the 80s, Larry built this chopper out of an Indian motor and tranny, a 52 Indian. So I was like, if I'm going to clone something like to do the cars, I'm going to do Larry's bike. Larry was a solid guy. But anyway, this is about Ed Roth, so let's go back. So we got this, we're all set. I'm going to show you the wiring and stuff. There's not a whole lot going on here. I have it set up for the bubble to go up and down and for the wheels to turn, because I do shows by myself a little bit and I need to be able to steer it. The way Ed had this set up originally, some of you guys know there was some kind of a hydraulic aircraft tail wheel or tail hook thing back there, I don't know. And that would only work when the engine was running. I made this as a static display, so therefore I got to have a way to steer it without having to get out and muscle the, after 40-something years of motorcycles, my back and legs aren't what they should be. I'm not muscling these wheels back and forth. But I'll shut up now, and I'll just show you guys how fantastic and cool all this stuff is. You gotta love it when stuff works, right? All right, so not a lot of electrical stuff in here like I had said, and Ed Roth had a hydraulic piston in here. I don't know what it was out of. It was probably a tail wheel out of some kind of aircraft, Southern California aircraft surplus or something. But I have another linear screw motor, a shorter one, just like the two I used for the top. Ed originally used convertible top pistons, but it's modern times, I can use these. The convertible top ones were, I think at the time, like $1,000, and these were like 400 bucks or something. And they don't bleed down, so the top doesn't kind of go down on you if you should leave it up. That all being said, when I do a car show, I'm by myself, so I got to push this thing alone. And I'm not, the real Beatnik Bandit, they have that piston thing disconnected, it's just hanging there. I'm too old after 40 years of riding motorcycles to be moving this wheel back and forth and muscling it. So that's why I got that screw motor in there, and I got a switch in the back. So what this enables me to do is when I'm pushing it into a show, I can manipulate that switch and get the car around. And I can, as on the body the way it is, I can hold the switch and pull it backwards and still do it, so I can move the car around alone. And I'll show you how that works. So the way I figure it, guys, is, if I'm pushing the car arm like this, and if I'm pulling it, I gotta grab it and kind of pull it back like that. So my little switch is right here. So it's just right underneath the body right there, and I can just beep, bop, boop, boop, boop with my fingers. So that's it, really. There ain't a whole lot going on, but I'll show you the nice, neat job that my buddy James Simonelli did. And then we'll wrap up this quick little episode. You can see the linear screw motor there, a little hole I had to do for clearance. There's a little tiny piece of angle iron bracket I made there, and there's only just the 2 wires going to it, and they come up, and they run underneath the body around here, and on over into the other side. We'll run the camera over there and show you. So there you go. It looks like a mess right now, and James is going to kill me for showing you this, but I still got to wire tie all this stuff back together and tight and keep it clean. And down on the bottom is a circuit board. I don't know if we can see that from here. I'll try and get that camera over and maybe even zoom in on it. There you go. And that's the menagerie of spaghetti we got inside over there. Now, I'd love to explain to you all the wiring and stuff, but that's why I had James come up here and do it, because I have no freaking idea. All I know is this is cool. So, that's it, I guess. This will have to wrap up. It's not really an episode. I guess it's more of an update. I've been working on other things in the shop here. I got a couple motorcycle jobs. I have a paint job and a Ford Gasser I did. Back in 2013, that got damaged. It's back here from California for me to do the body repair and blow in the paint and match all the lace paintwork and stuff. And as always, guys, check me out. My website, spritzbyfritz.com, and Patreon members. It's, let me see, patreon.com/spritzbyfritz. I always forget that. And hey, thanks for letting me waste a couple minutes of your time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having interest in the same goofy stuff as I do. And I will catch you guys next time around when I hope to clean out my house garage, and this is going to go up there. And then we're going to start buttoning up all of the chrome on the top of the engine and getting some of this interior work done and getting that bubble mounted. So that should be pretty exciting stuff, and I will see you then.